Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. This is on the ground over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Justin Decker, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Bichette on second, Decker at first, one gone. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
That is hit. The third baseman, Austin Meadows.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Lifted in the air to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now in the box, Pete Alonso. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 2-0. Jordan Balazovic gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So striding in, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Max Kepler, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Standing in, Zach Collins, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Trey Turner.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ripped down the first base line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Digging in, Luke Voit. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. The 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Voit carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 2 out here and a runner at second. The count now at 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Justin Decker hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
And
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Stepping in now, George Springer. 2 balls and a strike to count. Three and one. Yordan Alvarez will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Austin Meadows. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they move on top 4-0. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs.
Alonso.
In now, Pete Alonso. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Brooks Kriske is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Zach Collins.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Still even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Trey Turner would be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In for strike 2. This year against right-handed pitching, Turner is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. Outside, 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Slow roller out to short. Bichette gathers it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, number 29.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. And it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Justin Decker.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Decker. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, George Springer. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Three and one now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin.
So 2 on with 2 away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Miguel Andujar. changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the pitcher, Gary Sanchez.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Digging in, Zach Collins. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Runner at first here, one man out. Count remains 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Trey Turner.
Digging in, Trey Turner. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And that's low, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 down, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Alvarez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
Settling in now, Gio Urshela. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 5-1. Sosby takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now hitting for the Yankees, number 85, David Sosby.
Stepping in, Justin Decker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
George Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, look at Ahmed. One there. It's late. He's safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Andujar.
In now, Miguel Andujar. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball that time.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
At the plate now, Gleyber Torres. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 2. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. The 1-1. Popped up. Voit is under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Max Kepler. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, but this will land untouched. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
In now, Bo Bichette. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
All even now, 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains 5-2. Anthony Bass gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Anthony Bass.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
A payoff pitch one more time. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now. To the plate now, Luke Voit. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The left fielder,
Edobray Ramos takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Riding in once again, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 29.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Justin Decker. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
You know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Into the box now, George Springer. And he misses 2-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 4. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No outs, nobody on. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in once again, Yordan Alvarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, 2 down.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Austin Meadows.
Striding into the box, Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 4. Pedro Baez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Pedro Baez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
As a look, now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Three and two now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Torres. A little bit outside. 2-1. little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 6-4. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Pete Alonso. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
Into the box, Zach Collins. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-4 the outcome today. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Balazovic earns win number 4 on the season. Masahiro Tanaka couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Ken Giles retires the side to hammer down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors.